Could this be the most touching celebrity reunion we've witnessed this year? The entertainment world was completely unprepared for the emotional scenes that unfolded at Beijing Capital International Airport yesterday evening, when Chinese actor and singer Liuyuning made a surprise appearance to personally welcome back his close friend and fellow performer Zuer from her extended work trip to Paris. What happened next left witnesses reaching for tissues and social media buzzing with speculation about the true nature of their relationship. Why did Liuyuning risk his privacy and brave the crowds of paparazzi just to pick up Zuer from the airport? The answer might surprise you, as sources close to both celebrities reveal that this wasn't just a casual friendly gesture, but something far more meaningful that speaks to the depth of their bond. The 32-year-old actor, known for his roles in popular dramas like The Long Ballad and Love is Sweet, had reportedly been counting down the days until Zuer's return, even going as far as to clear his entire schedule for the evening just to ensure he could be there for her homecoming. But what really happened in those precious moments when they finally saw each other again after weeks of separation? Eyewitnesses describe a scene so emotionally charged that even the most hardened airport security personnel found themselves moved to tears. As Zuer, 25, emerged from the international arrivals gate looking exhausted but radiant after her month-long filming project in the City of Light, she was completely unaware that her dear friend was waiting in the crowd. The moment their eyes met across the bustling terminal, time seemed to stand still. The reunion that followed has already been dubbed by fans as the embrace that broke the internet, and for good reason. Liuyuning, who had been nervously pacing the arrivals area for over an hour despite Zuer's flight being delayed, immediately dropped the bouquet of white roses he had been clutching and rushed toward her with an expression of pure joy and relief that photographers were fortunate enough to capture. Zuer, who had been pushing her luggage cart while chatting with her assistant, suddenly looked up and froze when she spotted the familiar figure approaching her. What happened next will be remembered as one of the most genuine displays of affection between two celebrities in recent memory. Without any hesitation or concern for the dozens of cameras pointed in their direction, Zuer abandoned her luggage and ran the remaining distance between them, throwing her arms around Liuyuning in an embrace that lasted for what witnesses estimated to be nearly 2 full minutes. The intensity of their hug was so profound that several onlookers reported feeling emotional just from observing their reunion. But this wasn't just any ordinary welcome home embrace. Those who were close enough to observe the interaction noted that Liuyuning appeared to be whispering something in Zuer's ear that caused her to pull back slightly and look at him with what could only be described as overwhelming gratitude and affection. While the exact words exchanged remain private, lip readers in the crowd suggest that Liuyuning said something along the lines of, "I missed you so much," and "Welcome home, precious one," terms of endearment that have sent fans into a frenzy of speculation about their relationship status. The emotional weight of the moment became even more apparent when Zuer was seen wiping away tears from her eyes while still maintaining their embrace. Sources who know both celebrities personally reveal that Zuer had been going through a particularly challenging time during her Paris shoot, dealing with homesickness, language barriers, and the pressure of working on her first major international project. Liuyuning, aware of her struggles through their daily video calls, had made the decision to surprise her with his presence as a way of showing his unwavering support. The significance of this gesture cannot be overstated when considering the typically private nature of both celebrities. Liuyuning, in particular, is known for his preference to keep his personal relationships away from public scrutiny. The fact that he chose to make such a public display of affection and support speaks volumes about the importance of Zuer in his life. Industry insiders suggest that this airport reunion represents a turning point in how both celebrities approach their public personas, with their willingness to show genuine emotion in front of cameras marking a departure from the usual carefully controlled celebrity interactions. The visual impact of their reunion was heightened by the stark contrast it presented to typical celebrity airport moments. Rather than the usual quick waves and polite smiles that characterize most celebrity arrivals, this was raw, unfiltered emotion on full display. The authenticity of their interaction was immediately apparent to everyone present, creating a moment that felt more like witnessing a private family reunion than a public celebrity encounter. Photography and videography from the scene reveal details that make the moment even more touching. Liuyuning can be seen gently stroking Song Zuer's hair during their embrace, a gesture so tender and protective that it speaks to a deep level of care and intimacy in their friendship. Song Zuer, meanwhile, appeared to be clinging to him as if afraid to let go, her body language suggesting both relief and overwhelming happiness at seeing him again. The couple's embrace was made even more poignant by the small details that observers noted. Liuyuning was wearing a simple black coat and jeans, having clearly prioritized being there over making a fashion statement. Song Zuer, despite having just endured a lengthy international flight, looked radiant in her casual travel outfit, though her exhaustion was evident in the way she seemed to draw strength from Liuyuning's presence. The aftermath of their initial embrace was equally touching. Rather than immediately separating and acknowledging the cameras, they continued to hold each other while quietly conversing, seemingly oblivious to the crowd of onlookers and media personnel surrounding them. This behavior is particularly significant given both celebrities' usual awareness of their public image and their typical comfort level with media attention. When they finally did separate, Liuyuning immediately took charge of Song Zuer's luggage while keeping one protective arm around her shoulders, guiding her through the crowd with a gentleness that had fans commenting on his chivalrous nature. Song Zuer, still clearly emotional from their reunion, was seen leaning into his side as they walked, suggesting a level of comfort and dependency that goes beyond casual friendship. The bouquet of white roses that Liuyuning had brought for Song Zuer adds another layer of meaning to the encounter. White roses traditionally symbolize new beginnings, reverence, and honor, choices that seem particularly significant given Song Zuer's return from what she has described as a transformative experience in Paris. The fact that Liuyuning chose this specific flower, rather than the red roses more commonly associated with romantic gestures, has been interpreted by fans as evidence of the pure and respectful nature of their bond. The timing of Liuyuning's surprise also reveals the depth of his consideration for Song Zuer's well-being. Rather than simply meeting her at home or arranging to see her after she had time to rest and recover from her journey, he chose to be there for the moment she first set foot back on home soil. This decision demonstrates an understanding that the transition from an intense work experience abroad back to familiar surroundings can be emotionally challenging, and his presence served as an immediate source of comfort and stability. Social media response to the reunion has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans praising both celebrities for their authenticity and the genuine nature of their friendship. Comments across various platforms express admiration for Liuyuning's thoughtfulness in surprising Song Zuer and appreciation for both celebrities' willingness to show vulnerable, emotional sides of themselves in public. The hashtag Airport Reunion began trending within hours of the first photos and videos surfacing online. However, the reunion has also sparked intense speculation about the true nature of Liuyuning and Song Zuer's relationship. While both celebrities have consistently described their bond as a close friendship, the emotional intensity of their airport embrace has led many fans to question whether there might be romantic feelings involved. Entertainment reporters who were present at the airport noted that their interaction had an intimacy that seemed to transcend typical friendship boundaries. The speculation has been further fueled by revelations from sources close to both celebrities about the frequency and nature of their communication during Song Zuer's time in Paris. According to these sources, Liuyuning and Song Zuer spoke via video call every single day during her month-long absence, often for hours at a time. These calls reportedly became a crucial source of emotional support for Song Zuer, who was dealing with the challenges of working in a foreign country for the first time in her career. The professional implications of their reunion are also worth noting. Both Liuyuning and Song Zuer are at crucial points in their careers,